Good, good morning, everyone. The Delaware County Commissioner meeting for December 3rd, 2018 is now in session. And I'm going to ask that our retiring Judge Krieger, if he would like to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes, ma'am. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, good morning, everyone. I'd like to make introductions. To my right is Vice President Commissioner Barb Lewis. To my left is fellow Commissioner Jeff Benton. Our clerk today is Jennifer Walraven, and our county administrator Mike Fromer. Let's begin.
Resolution number 18-1331, in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held November 29th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 18-1331. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment or elected official comment today, so that brings us to item number 4, resolution number 18-1332, in the matter of Delaware County Board of Commissioners congratulating Judge Krieger on his retirement and his years of service to Delaware County.
It is my great honor to so move.
And it's my honor to second it.
It is my honor to say I agree with both of them. Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion, vote. Judge Krieger, why don't you, before we vote, would you like to say something?
Sure. First of all, I want to thank the Board of Commissioners for the recognition and honor, but even more than that, this board and past boards in the last 35 years have been very supportive of the courts. And I mean, obviously the building here is certainly an acknowledgement of that. And not only that, but your staff, the elected officials and their staffs have been very supportive of the courts, and I just want to express my appreciation for that.
So people came with you. Did anyone here else have any comments?
This is Cheryl Neal, staff attorney magistrate, Kristen Schultz, court administrator, Becky Krieger, 44-year.
Anyone want to speak? Come on, Chris.
Come
I
on.
can tell you what to.
Yeah.
Come on.
I hadn't prepared anything. But obviously, we all will miss Judge Krieger a lot. He's been a great service. I'm going to get choked up. He's done excellent as a judge. I've learned personally so much from him. He's given me a great opportunity here, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Anyone else? With that, I'm going to open up to my fellow commissioners. Commissioner Lewis.
Oh, wow. The standard of excellence, Judge, that you have followed through in your career, and I've known you for many years, and I believe that you were at, I'm trying to think, what's that military school in Indiana you were with my husband Jim? I think that's where you first met. But just the highest standard of excellence, and I thank you so much for your service. Especially with the problems that we've been having lately with the opioid epidemic, and you spoke so eloquently and really made a difference in the defeat of Issue 1. And I'm sure as you go on in your post-judicial career that you will continue to do many good things for the community. Thank you so much for your service.
Commissioner Benton.
Yeah, I guess I would echo that. Thank you for all the, how many years has it been exactly? 20? 35. Oh my goodness. I missed a term or two there. Wow, that's incredible. That was one of the things I was going to comment on. That's incredible to have that sort of longevity and consistency and excellent leadership for 30 plus years in one courtroom. I mean, that is amazing. In a county like ours, that during that time period, we probably tripled in size, I would guess. I mean, it's just been incredibly, complex and so on. So thank you for that. Thank you for the leadership, the consistency. I hope you've enjoyed your facility, your courtroom in the last year and a half more than the facility you had for the first 34 years. So glad that we were able to finally get a courthouse that's worthy of the courts that we do have. And, we're going to put that one to good use again. So again, thank you all. You're going to have some time to now to work on your golf game, which based on the last time we played is probably a good idea. Just kidding. I hope you have, great retirement years. Oops, excuse me. And I don't know, are you going to do some visiting judgeship work or?
Not at this point, but it's
Possible?
possible.
Okay. Well, again, thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure to work with you over the years.
I'm going to kind of get Commissioner Benton out of the hole here. He said 24 years. You've been 24 years, I believe, as a judge, and 35 years with the county.
11 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I was
so
thinking.
you were right.
Yeah.
And you were right. So everybody's right. So
One piece.
I just want to make a couple of comments, then we're going to vote, and then I'm going to read the proclamation. There's people that, thank you. There are people that, just the way they carry themselves, the way they treat you when they speak to you, the way they give you their full attention when you're talking, you can always tell those kind of people, and Judge Krieger is one of those kinds of people. I think wherever you go, I happen to have the privilege of being in Rotary with Judge Krieger when I'm able to attend. And wherever you go, wherever I've seen you, you're always very professional, very much under control. All the traits that you expect in a good judge, and apparently a good mentor, and a good choice of talent, right? So, and with this county has been well served, and I have not known you these whole 24 years. Commissioner Lewis has known you longer. But the time I have had an opportunity to become acquainted with you, I have the highest respect for everything about you and how you carry yourself and how you perform your duties. And I just thank you for the 24 years of service in your current position and the 35 years you've given to the Delaware County. And I know in some form that's going to continue just because of who you are. With that, if there's no more comments, call for the vote.
Vote on motion 18-1332. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Frankly, I was going to take this and kind of share between the three of us but I failed to ask them in advance. I don't put anybody on the spot, so I am going to read it. But whatever I read is really all three of us sharing our thoughts and concerns. Concerns is not the right word, our respect. Concern that you're leaving. How's that? I'll get out of this. With that, whereas the Delaware County Board of Commissioners is proud to honor the Honorable Everett H. Krieger upon his retirement from his 24 years of service to Delaware County and the state of Ohio as a judge on the Court of Common Pleas. And whereas when Judge Krieger concludes his final term in office on December 31st, 2018, he will wrap up a public service career in Delaware County that has lasted for 35 years, including his 11 years of service as a judge on the Delaware Municipal Court, before he served 4 6-year terms on the Court of Common Pleas. And whereas Judge Krieger played a key role in spearheading the construction of both the current home of the Delaware Municipal Court and the current Delaware County Courthouse, and there was a considerable amount of input from the judges. And whereas Judge Krieger has earned a well-deserved reputation for ruling promptly and fairly on his civil and criminal cases, and he has presided over thousands of cases during his 35 years as a judge. And whereas Judge Krieger started and continues to oversee in his courtroom a recovery docket that aims to help spur the long-term recovery and success of those suffering from addictions to drugs or alcohol. And whereas Judge Krieger has long been recognized by his judicial peers as a leading judge in Ohio, as evidenced by his many years of service on numerous committees of the Ohio Judicial Conference, and by his having been chosen by other judges in Ohio to serve as chairman of the Ohio Judicial Conference from 2004 until 2006, and as president of the Ohio Common Pleas Judges Association from 2008 until 2010. And whereas Judge Krieger has actively worked to strengthen the legal profession in this community through his many years of active service in the Delaware County Bar Association, including having served as president of that association. And whereas Judge Krieger has served honorably as a member of the Columbus Bar Association, the Ohio State Bar Association, the American Judges Association, and the American Judicature Society. And whereas Judge Krieger has demonstrated his commitment to helping those in need of our community and around the world through his many years of membership in and charitable giving to the Delaware Rotary Club. And whereas Judge Krieger's notable efforts as a respected and admired public servant with an unblemished reputation for honesty and integrity have promoted public safety and have furthered the cause of justice. Therefore, be it resolved that the Delaware County Board of Commissioners hereby congratulates Judge Krieger on his well-deserved retirement and his years of outstanding service to Delaware County. Signed by Commissioner Jeff Benton, Commissioner Barb Lewis, Commissioner Gary Merrill. And I think that says it all. And I think we probably need to get a photo. One of us and
Thank you. Okay.
let's get a look about
All right. Thank you. Send your copies.
Great.
plans to travel or? You heard what we said we had,
The first word I said.
Continue.
Resolution number 18-1333, in the matter of approving purchase orders, then and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 1130.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made in second. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 18-1333. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-1334, in the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 18-1334. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-1335, in the matter of approving resolution establishing meeting days for the Board of Commissioners for year 2019 or until otherwise changed by Board of Adoption.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on mission 18-1335. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-1336, in the matter of establishing a reasonable method whereby the public may determine the time and place of all regularly scheduled meetings of the board and time and place and purpose of all special and emergency meetings of the board.
So move.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-1336. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-1337, in the matter of canceling the Commissioners' session scheduled for Thursday, January 3rd, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-1337. Mr. Merrill? Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-1338, in the matter of approving a new liquor license request from Points Pizza and Grill and forwarding to the Ohio Division of Liquor Control with no objection and no request for a hearing.
So move.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-1338. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-1339, in the matter of accepting and approving the Delaware County Sheriff's Office Transport Report for the month of October 2018.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-1339. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-1340, in the matter of accepting sanitary sewer improvements for Nelson Farm Section 2, Phase C, Part 2, and Maxtown Road Sanitary Pump Station.
So moved.
Motion made by Commissioner Benton, seconded by Commissioner Lewis, discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Tiffany Mag, Director of Environmental Services. The first project here is Nelson Farms, which includes 11 single-family homes, which ties into our newly opened Liberty Sawmill trunk sewer. The second one is Maxtown Road Pump Station. There were new pumps, soft starters, and controls that were installed as part of an EPCON upgrade project, and we request your approval for both of these.
Any questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 18-1340. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-1341, in the matter of approving bid specifications and setting bid opening date and time for engineering materials for 2019.
So move.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Rob Riley, Chief Deputy Engineer. As you know, each year we go out to bid for several different materials and services for road maintenance and also for drainage maintenance. We are asking for your approval to go out to bid for curb and sidewalk construction, tree clearing, as well as drainage maintenance, a number of different drainage maintenance work items, and for stone aggregate that we'll use throughout 2019 at various locations.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 18-1341. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Brings us to page 287. Resolution number 18-1342, in the matter of approving ditch maintenance petitions and ditch maintenance assessments for Sycamore Trail.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Benton, seconded by Commissioner Lewis, discussion.
This is our standard development-related expedited drainage maintenance petition. Sycamore Trail is an 18-lot subdivision off of Africa Road, about a half-mile south of US 36, and we're recommending your approval.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 18-1342. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-1343, in the matter of approving right-of-way work permit summary sheet.
So move.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion.
We had just one permit application for utility work, and we are recommending approval of this one.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 18-1343. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you.
Brings us to item number 16 and administrative reports.
Commissioner,
Commissioners, I have nothing to report this morning.
okay. I'm going to change the order. I'm going to go first.
Oh.
Because it's something I wish I had done at the beginning and I failed to do it. and that is we lost our 41st president a few days ago, and George H.W. Bush, in my view, was an outstanding president and a great servant to our country, and I know the flags will be flown at half-staff for the next 30 days, and I thought a good way to illustrate his loyalty to the company was on the news this morning, they had a photo of his coffin laying in state, and his dog Sully was laying in front of the coffin. If you saw that, it's quite impactful. And he led us through a time when Saddam invaded Kuwait, and he got us out of that, and I think a very appropriate way. He got over 30 countries to assist in a joint effort, and he was a war hero, and was a very successful businessman, a very loyal Vice President to Ronald Reagan, and of course, he was our 41st president. I just felt it was important that we at least make a statement to that, and we should have done it at the beginning, and I failed to do that, so I'm going to lead with that. And that also gives you an opportunity, anything you want to add, and that's all I have this morning. Commissioner Lewis.
I thought in watching some of the tributes yesterday that he was called a humble statesman, and I thought how true, and what a high honor that is. He was a terrific man, and he was a great president.
Anything else you have to say?
Oh, yes. I want to thank Caleb Seafayak, a third grader at Scioto Elementary School in Powell. And about 4 years ago, Caleb asked his parents, does everybody live in a nice home like we do? And they said, well, no. There are people in need, and so Caleb came up with the idea of having his own hot chocolate and bakery sale, and then to give the proceeds to people in need. And he has done that now over the past 4 years, and working from his family garage. He raised $75 the first year, $440 this next year, and last year, in just 3 hours, he raised $1,028. This year, he upped his goal to $2,000, but didn't count on the cold and steady rainfall that was held last Saturday. And despite the terrible weather, with the support of many soggy friends and neighbors, including his Cub Scout troop, Powell Police, Liberty Township firefighters, Caleb managed to exceed his $2,000 goal by $20. And the money he raised will provide 1,000 meals to people in need. And I would like to publicly congratulate Caleb and his parents. What a great, I guess it was just very heartwarming to see everyone there. I know a lot's been posted on social media about it, well-deserved, and this little guy is just a wonderful example.
How old is he now? Because it started 3 or 4
I
years ago?
think he's in 3rd grade.
So 9 or 10, maybe?
Yeah, maybe 10? Yeah, I think, yeah. Maybe we can get some confirmation on that, so we have his age correct for sure. I believe he's 10.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Commissioner Bennett?
Well, congratulations to Caleb on a successful bake sale. It's just, there's so many people that make PIN what it is, and it's great that someone that young recognizes how important PIN is to our community and has that initiative to help raise some money to help feed some people who need some help. So that's just great. I would also like to just commend George H.W. Bush on a lifetime of service and life well led. We continue to lose the greatest generation. Oh, yes. He was 94, Marine pilot. He got shot down in the Pacific and rescued by a submarine. I mean, it was quite a harrowing career in the military. So again, great man, great president, great individual, just a good person all around. Don't really have anything else since there was nothing significant in the football world over the weekend. We won't comment on that.
I would agree, there probably wasn't. It's just a normal weekend. With that, we do have need for, come back in session this afternoon.
Yes, so we will be in
We'll be in
recess.
recess until 1:30. So we're now in recess.
Resolution number 18-1345, in the matter of adjourning out of executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-1345. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
With that, if there's no other business to bring before us,